first glance, do you feel there's a difference? Well, one of this is the Vivo Y12s and the other is the Y20. Drop it in the comment section below if you could tell before I casted myself. Okay, I've never really used or held a Vivo phone, basically because they're not very popular here in Nigeria. So yes, this is my first time with a Vivo device, and here's my take. They're actually very okay, nice build quality I must confess, and to my surprise, the same company that makes this also makes Oppo, OnePlus, the realme, and to mention a few. After looking at the websites for a while, I like the consistency of the plastic looking glass at the back of their phones, most of their mid-range phones anyways, and it gives it this very flat back looks but still maintaining curved edges. Build quality, it's a 9.5 for them. So this is the Vivo Y12s and this is the Vivo Y20. While these two look alike, they also share quite a worrisome amount of similarities, making it so hard to make a purchase decision. So first, we'll pick on the similarities. Both share the same 6.5-inch 720p display, plastic back and plastic frame. They have the same button layout across the whole device, volume keys, the SIM card tray, the fingerprint sensor which is infused into the power button, and both are running Android 10, 13 megapixel rear camera, 8 megapixel for selfie. But the difference with the camera is that you got a triple camera sensor on the Y20, which is a wide sensor, a macro sensor, and a depth sensor. While on the Y12s, we just have the wide sensor and the depth, which I feel it's very okay, because comparing the macro sensor to the main 13 megapixel sensor itself, the 13 megapixel sensor does well at taking macro shots more than the dedicated macro lens itself. So for selfie on the Y12 is also wide, meaning you can get more people into your selfie, and the Y12s is more selfish, just you and a couple of friends, not so many people. Just a regular selfie camera. So thank you for watching to this point. Click on the like button if you're enjoying this, and if you're not, click on the dislike button twice, then click on the subscribe button. I would like to have you here, and you guys are amazing. Okay, so back to it. Here are the major differences between these two phones. So first is the software. Yes, they're both running Android 10, but they're laced with the Phone OS, but somehow the Y12s has a more stock Android feel. I had to double check this to make sure I wasn't mistaking this for stock Android. The whole operation just feels like either a Nokia or a Pixel phone. I really like the software experience on the Y12s. It's so simple, not crowded, no bloatwares, no pre-installed apps. Just how an Android experience it's supposed to be. On the Y20, we got, well, you know the rest of the story. Another difference is the chipset. The Y12s is packing the Helio P35, which is very okay. Shockingly, it surpasses the Snapdragon 460 on the Y20. It is noticeably faster in terms of operation, and everything I did, it's just faster. And only perk of the Y20 is it does a little more with multitasking. Day-to-day usage, I find the Y12s more enjoyable, and I would have sworn that this is stock Android. And when it comes to RAM management, to be able to get the same multitasking capabilities like as the Snapdragon 460 on the Y20, I think you should go for the higher gig RAM. You get a 4GB 64GB as the base model on the Y20, while the Helio P35 on the Y12s has even more option. You have a 3GB 32GB, you have a 4GB 32, then you have 4GB 128. So if you want to be able to match up the multitasking capabilities of the Y20, I think you should go for the 4GB 128 or 4GB 32GB, provided you can still use the microSD to expand your storage. But bear in mind that the 4GB 32 or 128 is going to depend on the availability in your region or your budget. Another tiny difference is the battery. Well, you got the same 5000 mAh battery on both of them. The Y20 has an 18-watt charge, while on the Y12s we just have 10-watt charge. And also we have 5 watts reverse charging, meaning you can charge this with cables. It doesn't have wireless charge. You can use your micro USB to charge this or charge other phones, whichever one works for you. Is this a deal breaker for you? That's the charging speed. Feel free to share that with me and others in the comment section below. So for pricing, you'll be getting the Y20 for a token of 73,000 naira, and the Y12s comes at a price tag of 70,000 naira. Let's just say both of them, depending on where you're getting this from, is going to cost you between the range of 70,000 to 73,000 naira. After all the tests and all I've said and all I've noticed on this device, I prefer the UI on the Y12s. The video quality also, it's softer with slightly cleaner images. And one thing for me though is that charging speed. And lest I forget, I love the color option on the Y12s. It is just a better look for me. But can you rock this without a pouch? Let me know in the comments. Or do you rock your phones without a pouch or a screen guard? Let me know. So all of this is my opinion, and I would like to know which is yours and which you would like to pick if you're to buy any of the two. Even if you're not buying any, which do you think is the better buy? You might comment and someone might make a good purchase decision with not just my video but with your comment. At this point, kindly subscribe if you have not, then turn on the post notification to stay connected. Help me help you make a good purchase decision so we can both help this channel grow. This is Tech Mayor. I'll see you in the next one.